Welcome to the live stream. Let's go, come on. Okay guys, I'm your host Ilya. We have Helena here behind the set, and we of course have our cameraman Gu Chen Fei right here in the building. So let's get started. I see your comments. Sharfar Maid brings us breaking news that topping off because of possible upcoming unwanted storm blizzard. Apparently no upcoming spring here. Oh, that's very sad to hear, but you know what? With our power stations, you can feel warm at any weather. Greetings from West Tennessee. Oh, I kind of knew you from Tennessee, because you're the only 10 I see. Okay, where are you from? Nashville? West Tennessee. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at geography, but I know Nashville. Nashville is in Tennessee, right? Theo Vaughn just did a stand-up comedy there. That's how I knew about the city. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Today is our regular live stream from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you guys who are here for the first time, I'll just run a brief introduction of the company. So Bluetti makes power stations and solar panels, and also modular solar generators. We are obsessed with making the world a better place by switching everybody to renewable energy sources. We sincerely think that this is the future and right now the present, and it's inevitable. It's not only possible that the whole mankind will switch to renewable energy, but it's also inevitable, guys. We gotta do this because, you know, consuming too much gas and oil is not good for our planet. So let's switch to renewable energy sources, and with Bluetti power stations we just, you know, do like one small step forward in this direction. And I thank you, each and every of you who is already using our power stations or is here because you're interested in that. We'll definitely spend the next 2 hours productively, and we'll find the best power station for you, for your family, for your lifestyle. Okay. Now, if you don't think that big about, you know, saving the planet and switching to renewable energy sources, just think about it as an item that will bring so much convenience to your life. Okay. Whether you like camping, whether you suffer from power outages, or you just need another power source, Bluetti power stations are definitely the way to go. So let's get started, guys. Also, today is a very good opportunity to actually purchase something that you've been looking for, because during the live stream we have special discount codes that are only valid during the live stream, by the way. Okay, so from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and unfortunately right now we only can do it for the USA. So if you don't have a shipping address in the US, you can't use our discount codes, or you can't participate in the giveaways, guys. I'm sorry to say that, but we are from the US marketing team, so the giveaways and discount codes are valid in the US only. Okay, cool. So hello everybody. Hello Jeff from Way from Science. Hello William. Hello Travel Diva John. Okay, Jackson, just west of Nashville. Okay, cool. Good to know. Most likely the same storm just headed away. Okay, all right. Cool, guys. So let's get started. Actually, there we can see how many likes we have. So don't give me the like just yet. Okay, actually wait. And if you like the live stream, press the like button. Okay, we want it to be really the, you know, identicator that you like the live stream. So me personally, I never give the like in the beginning of the video or live stream. I always wait. And if I really enjoy it, I will give it a like. Okay, cool. So also don't forget to subscribe if you want to. You can also be watching us on Facebook and YouTube. We live on these two platforms at the same time. As always, we have giveaways, and the giveaway countdown is right there. 16 minutes and 32 seconds as we speak. There we give away the Bluetti mini fridge. You know that fridge, right? We also give away Bluetti magnets, and we have one new giveaway. It's Bluetti from Bluetti Lifestyle, Bluetti protector power. What is it called? Hold on a sec. What is the official name? Protector power strip. Okay, yeah, I just was not sure that is the name. That's what it looks like. Okay, and this is basically a very useful thing to have. I certainly have one of them behind my office desk, under my office desk, and we give it away today. We also give away another tableware set, Bluetti magnets. We give away 2 of them, 2 sets, power stripe and mini fridge. And then we really have a very big list of products we're gonna talk about, and it all starts with AC200P. AC200P right here. B230, its expansion battery, PV200 solar panels, PV350, PV420, PV stands for photovoltaic or solar panels. Now we also talk about expansion batteries, B300 and B230. You can see they're different size, different capacity. We'll talk in detail about B230 and B300. Of course, we'll talk about our user's choice, quote unquote, but I really, take the liberty to speak from all of you guys. I think AC200MAX is amazing, and we'll explore in details why it is amazing. AC200MAX right here, AC200MAX and B230, AC200MAX and B300, AC200MAX and PV350. For all of our power stations and solar panels, almost all of them except for PV350 and PV420, excuse me, you will see special price with a special discount code. So what you want to do before you purchase is go to the description, either on YouTube or on Facebook, copy that code, click the link, it will direct you to the website, to the page of the product. And when you actually place in the order, paste that code or enter the code, and this is how you get a discount. Okay, now we'll originally go from smaller to bigger, from AC200P. AC200P is an earlier model, okay? It's not very common right now, but it's still there, and people choose it primarily because of the price. So it's cheaper than AC200MAX, and it doesn't have many features that AC200MAX does have, but many people just don't need those features. I'm talking about app control, I'm talking about slightly bigger, slightly higher capacity and slightly higher AC wattage. So you just figure out if you need it or not, okay? Basically they're very similar, so you might choose the one that you like the most, and of course the price is a very important factor, so you can also take it into account. So we'll start from AC200P, and because we have AC200MAX literally right here, we'll definitely compare AC200MAX and AC200P, okay? We'll talk about it, taking a look at the most important aspects, such as battery capacity, the wattage, the charging, what is the maximum input, and just how you can use it in everyday life, really, because I realize that many people here have little knowledge in power stations. So, and you don't have to, so maybe you just want to know how can you use it, okay? I'll definitely tell you how to. And of course, many people here who are very, very skilled and have expertise in power stations. So if you receive an answer, for example, from Waveform Science Jeff, okay, this is definitely an expert, and I encourage you guys to answer and ask questions in the comments. Okay, we don't block anybody from the comments unless it's irrelevant, like advertising, dating apps, or whatever. So please ask and answer questions. Also be active in the comments to take part in the giveaways. When the time comes, type Bluetti in the comments, take part in the giveaways. I'll tell you when. And let's get started. So AC200P here on the very top. I'm gonna put it down here next to AC200MAX so we can take a look how it is different or similar to AC200MAX from the exterior and interior. So let's go. Here's AC200P and this is AC200MAX. So AC200P has the battery capacity of 2000 watt-hours. Okay, so this is the same as the capacity of AC200MAX. Well, technically, the capacity of AC200MAX is 2048 watt-hours, basically the same. So 2000 watt-hours is a big capacity, is a huge capacity. Speaking about the wattage, so how many devices you can plug in, you plug in one device, probably will pulling out, let's say, 200 watts, and then the next probably 500 watts, 1000 watts. So it adds up, right? And there is this number you can't exceed. So for AC200P, this number is 2000 watts, okay? For AC200MAX is 2200 watts, slightly higher, but pretty much the same, right? Speaking about the battery inside, it's very important. And when I was in the factory, our factory, we have our own factory, by the way. We manufacture our and only our products. The biggest part of the power station itself is the battery. So what battery do we have? We're using lithium iron phosphate batteries, or LiFePO4. Maybe you've heard about them. They're very popular, and for a good reason, because they are very stable. They have an extraordinarily long lifespan. Here we're talking about 3,500 plus life cycles before the battery drops to 80% of the original capacity. Same here, okay? So same battery capacity, we're talking 10 plus years, definitely. And we have a long warranty for a couple of years. I forgot what the policy now exactly is, but we have a warranty definitely. And after this time, talking 10 years approximately, the battery will not die completely. It will drop down to 80% of the original capacity. So it will be still usable, just not as fresh as before. Now on A200P we have 17 outputs. 17 outputs. Here we also have, I think it's the same number of outputs, almost, maybe more or less. They're a little bit different, so let's take a look at the outputs of A200P and A200MAX, okay? Because the outputs are very useful. Definitely you want to know if you have or don't have the outputs that you need, because you can have the best battery in the world, but you know, if you don't have outputs, how will you be delivering power from here to your devices? So what do we have on A200P? First of all, on the top we have two wireless charging pads. And let me know, guys, if you actually like charging pads, wireless charging pads or not, because people hold controversial opinions in that. Some people say they're great for a couple of reasons. Just for example, you don't have to carry the charging cables with you. Obviously, if your phone supports wireless charging, it only works this way, okay? So if your phone does not support wireless charging, you don't have to be concerned with that. But if your phone does support wireless charging, it's really cool. You don't have to carry the cables with you. For example, you can have a wireless charging pad at home, and when you come from work, from office, you don't have to bring the charging cable with you, okay, and charger with you. This is what I do. I don't have a wireless charging pad at home, but I'm thinking to get one more charger that I can use at home, so I don't have to carry the charging cable from the office to my apartment. Anyway, so there are some downsides to wireless charging. Unfortunately, it's not perfect. For example, your phone will get hot, okay, which is fine, but still people are worrying about that. Also, up to 50% of the battery of the power wasted. So this is why wireless charging is relatively slow. You decide for yourself if you like wireless charging or not. We definitely have two wireless charging pads on the top, just in case you need them, okay? This is true for A200P as well as for A200MAX. Here, same two wireless charging pads, rated at 15 watts each. Okay, now here we have two types of outputs, okay? There are DC outputs, direct current, and by the way, wireless charging pads also belong to DC outputs. And we have AC outputs, okay? AC is not an air conditioner. AC is alternate current, so basically wall outlets, okay? Okay, so here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket or car cigarette lighter. You can run your mini fridges and so many other devices, 12 volts and 10 amps. Here we also have the same output, 12 volts and 10 amps. It looks a little bit differently from the exterior, but actually essentially it's the same output, a car power socket, 12 volt and 10 amp. Okay, now here we have on A200P, we have 12 volt and 25 amp RV plug. You can connect it to Anderson adapter and basically run your RV household. Here we have the same thing, but a little bit different amperage, higher, 12 volts and 30 amps. So we have 5 more amps here, so it's higher, better. Okay, now here we have 12 volt and 3 amp DC 5521 ports. Those are not very commonly used, but if you need them, we have them right here. We have 2 of them, okay, 1 and 2. On A200MAX, we have also 2 of them. They're positioned vertically. Here they're positioned horizontally. Basically the same, 12 volts and 10 amps, DC 5521 ports. Those are used to run some Wi-Fi routers, TV routers, maybe some radio for auto generation, and some other appliances. To be honest, they're not very commonly used, but if you need them, we have them right here. Okay. Now, on A200P, we have PD60. Well, actually, it's not called PD. It's basically USB Type C. Okay, USB-C. So PD 60 watts. Here we have USB-C 100 watts. So this one definitely wins. And yes, guys, of course, A200MAX is a later model. It's superior to A200P. So here we have 100 watts for USB-C, and here we have 60 watts for USB-C. Of course, this one is better, but it's a minor difference, isn't it? Okay, now here we have USB-A, 5 volts and 3 amps, so 15 watts. We have four ports. On A200MAX, we also have USB type A, USB-A, 5 volts and 3 amps, 15 watts, 2 outputs, okay, standard USB-A, but here we have USB-A quick charge, 18 watts, so definitely superior. Okay, now on AC200P, we have 6 wall outlets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are 100 to 120 volts and 2000 watts. On A200MAX, on the other hand, we have 4 wall outlets, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are also 100 to 110 volts, 120 volts, 2000 watts, 2200 watts even. And we have this recreation vehicle use only, NEMA TT30. 30 amps, as the name implies. We don't have it on A200P. So, to make a conclusion, A200MAX is definitely superior to A200P. And what makes me say that? Well, number one, we have a higher AC wattage. It's 2200 watts as opposed to 2000 watts. So it's 200 more watts. It's actually a difference. You know, I wouldn't say it's a significant difference, but it's a difference. 200 watts is not a small number. Okay, now here we also have one recreation vehicle use only NEMA TT30, 30 amps. For those of you guys who spend a lot of time in RVs, this is definitely a big difference. So it's also a plus one to A200MAX. And another thing, maybe not that big, not that major, but for me, for example, it's important. Okay, I use Apple products a lot, and I need USB-C. Here we have USB-C 100 watts. Here we have USB-C 60 watts. So it's 100 watts is definitely better, faster charging. And also, if we take a look at the screen of A200MAX and A200P, we'll also find how A200MAX really is a later model and is a better model. So A200P right here. Okay, guys, let's focus on the screen. Okay, perfect. So here we have, now in the center, we have battery percentage, 97%. Very nice. Here we have time and date. Here's our home page, okay? So we can monitor stuff from here. We can see what is the input when we're charging our A200P, how many watts are coming in. We'll see it from here, from PV and car and from adapter. And we can see how many watts are actually being pulled out when we're running or charging our devices from DC load or AC load. And we can definitely monitor if we have any faults right here. Now turn AC on to start using those adapters, those outputs, excuse me. You have to turn AC on, okay? So this is how you start your AC outputs. And now you can plug in devices, charge them and run them. And when you're done using them, turn it off. Same works for DC. DC includes wireless charging pads on the top, car power sockets, USB-A, USB-C, and for example, this cigarette lighter port, okay? So you can definitely use them and turn DC on. When you're done using them, turn it off, just to save the battery. If you click here, PV and car, you will see input voltage, input current, input power, and some other criteria. Here we can see adapter, input voltage, input current, and input power. Here we can see DC load, so how many watts are being put out from each single each single DC output, and some smaller ports like USB, PD, wireless. We combine them together. Okay, here we can see what is the output from AC outlets: output voltage, output current, output power, and output frequency. If we go to settings, we can first of all set the AC output voltage. It can be 100 volts or 120 volts. So for America, it's 120 volts normally. Okay, now next we have AC output frequency, either 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz. The same for America, it's 60 Hertz. Next, we have DC input source. Okay, so DC input source can be PV or car. When turning from your solar panel, choose PV. If you're turning from your car, charge car. Eco mode will shut down the AC inverter in 4 hours to save the battery. So I prefer to always keep it on a yes mode. If you want to turn it off, press no. Okay, let's go next. Next we have language settings, English or Japanese, because this exact unit can be used in both the US and Japan, have the same criteria. So, okay, next we have base settings, on and off. I also, as you guys can see, prefer keeping it on because if there is a fault, if there is an alert, I will hear a buzz, you know. I prefer to stay alert. And here we have the date. We can reset the date and the time right here. Okay, next we have data, product information, model and versions. Here we have the temperature. Right now it's room temperature 75 Fahrenheit. I mean the temperature of the unit itself. Okay, next we have inverter and charger info. Basically those are all the numbers we could see from the home page, so I will not be stopping there. And finally faults. Here are all the faults. We have 6 pages of faults, and right now we don't have any faults going on, but if we had, you would see this dot turning orange, whatever this color is. Okay, so this is the screen of AC200P, and right now we arrived to our first giveaway. It's time for the first giveaway, and our first giveaway will be carried out on YouTube as well as on Facebook. So no matter where you are, please type Bluetti in the comments. You know how to spell it. It's behind me. It's on my t-shirt.
It's Facebook and YouTube together.
What did I say?
Facebook.
I said Facebook and YouTube.
No, you said Facebook.
Okay.
Sorry, just keep going.
All right. So anyway, it's on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. So please type Bluetti in the comments. Let's go. All right. All right. So what is our first giveaway?
Hoodie.
Really?
Wait.
It's not even on the list. It's tableware set, Bluetti magnets, power stripe, or mini fridge. Tableware set, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a tableware set. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let's go. Tableware set, guys. It's right here. I've got it. I have it right here next to me. So, tableware set. The first giveaway. Let's start big. Why not? Why not? You guys been waiting here. I appreciate you actually waiting for the live streams. Okay, I don't encourage anybody to wait. You know, we start at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I just appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started. Our first giveaway, we've got a lot of people typing Bluetti in the comments. This is the way to go. All right, Bluetti, Bluetti, Bluetti. Let me show you the tableware set real quick, because obviously we have a lot of things to talk about today. So here is a professional hook. Don't use it for climbing though. We have this cushion, whatever it's called. Okay, we have this, you know, cooking utensils. We have a kettle.
I like the penny opposite, like a small backpack.
Right, yeah. We have the, you know, cups and stuff. We got the fork and the spoon. We've got it all, guys. If you're going camping, you absolutely have to have something like that. Will facilitate your life a lot. Excuse me for the noise. All right, and we give it away right now. So let's see who is the winner. Just type Bluetti in the comments. We're picking the winner right now. A big mini-size tableware set for camping from Bluetti. Let's go. So let's go, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're enjoying the live stream, if you're enjoying the giveaways at least, give us a like button. Give us a like by pressing the like button. Okay, let's go. Bluetti, Bluetti, Bluetti. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so we've got the winners, and we'll announce them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the winner from YouTube is No ID. Okay, let's go. And the winner from Facebook is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. The favorite winner is Rex Harris. Rex Harris from Facebook, and me, that no ID from YouTube. Let's go. Okay. All right. Those were our first winners of the giveaways, and dear winners, please email Bluetti at livestream@bluetti.com within 48 hours. Send us your shipping address in the USA, phone number, and attach a screenshot where Bluetti official says congratulations here on YouTube or on Facebook in the comments. Thank you. Again, the winners are Rex Harris and me, that no ID. Okay, let's go, guys. Good going. So we stopped at A300P. You right now know what A300P screen looks like. Now let's take a look at the screen of A300MAX and find out if it's any different or not. So here's A300MAX, and here we also have our home page. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's wait for the camera to refocus. I'll have a sip of coffee. Okay, cool. So here we have also our battery life. We've got our time right here. Okay, now here we have DC on and off, AC on and off. You can see that the font is definitely bigger, right? It is. Turn it off. Okay, now here we have PV input. So when we're charging from a car or from a solar panel, we will see what is the input voltage, what is the input power. We have grid input, again input voltage and input power. We have a DC output, what is the output of each single different DC port, DC output, and also we combine USB, Type-C, wireless output power together. Okay, here we have AC load. We can see output voltage, output power, and output frequency. The battery life shows us not only the battery of A300MAX itself, but also number 2 and number 3. And you might ask number 3. Well, those are expansion batteries, okay? Expansion batteries are external batteries that you could connect to A300MAX to only do one thing, to increase the battery capacity. You could connect either B230 or B300 batteries. Those are the names of the batteries, don't worry. Those batteries have a different capacity. B230 has the capacity the same as A300MAX 2048 watt-hours, and B300 battery has a higher capacity, in fact much higher, which is 3072 watt-hours. So you can only connect one B300, two B300 batteries, one B230 or two B230 batteries. You cannot mix them. Please keep that in mind. And once connected, you will see the information about battery of the B230 or B300 here on this screen. You can also see battery pack, battery state of charge, which is SOC, basically what percentage it is on, battery online or offline, and battery state, which is standby. Okay, let's go back. We can see settings right here. We have language settings, again, English or Japanese. Here we have AC output voltage, 120 volts, can also be 100 volts, 110 volts. But for America, we just need 120 volts really. Okay, next we have AC output frequency, again 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz. For America, it's going to be 50 Hertz, 60 Hertz, excuse me. Next we have DC input source. It's either PV or others. So if you're charging from PV, choose PV. If you're charging from others, choose others. Next we have eco mode, and here it explains what it does. All AC outputs will be cut off if there is no AC load for more than 4 hours to save battery. The DC output will not be affected. Okay, either turn on or off. I prefer keeping it on. Next we have Bluetooth state, and oops, this is a new thing, right? We didn't have Bluetooth on A300P, did we? We did not. Why not then? Because we only need Bluetooth for one single thing, for an app control, okay? Does A300P have an app control? No, it does not. Does AC200MAX have an app control? Yes, it does. So we have Bluetooth right here. We have not connected to any Bluetooth device like our phone or tablet. So Bluetooth right now is disconnected. Once we connect, we'll be showing connected. Bluetooth on or off. For most of you guys, you want to keep it on because you will really like the app, I promise. So keep it on. For those guys who don't want to use the app, maybe to save those extra percentage of the battery or for whatever other reason, you can just turn it off and not to worry about it. Pause the settings, again, when we have an alert, maybe overload, overheat, temperature too low, short circuit, and any other causes really. You will hear a buzz like beep, this sound. I like it, okay? It gives me the feeling of safety, that if something goes wrong, I will at least know about that, but you can also turn it off if you want. Next we have touch sound, and you see for me it's on an off mode because if I were to turn it on, every time I'm touching anything, you can hear a sound. Now, some of you guys might find it to be satisfying. You touch the button and there is a feedback that at least, you know, it clicked, and if you don't want it, turn it off. It's really doesn't matter. Next, very important feature, if you clicked a bunch of stuff, you can always go back to factory settings for the USA. Okay. Next, we have backlight brightness. So if you're operating the screen in a very bright room or outside when it's, the sun is shining brightly, you can always go very high on the brightness scale. And what I did right now would be useful if I want to make some adjustments from the screen at night or in, so I just drag it to the very minimum. This is the very minimum brightness. Okay, and this is the very high brightness. Now, next we have the sleep time of the screen. So, what time has to pass after the last time we touched the screen for the screen to turn off? It can be 30 seconds, it can be 1 minute, it can be 5 minutes, or it can be never. So, I think realistically we would like to maybe keep it 5 minutes because you still want to save some battery. It's not significant, but I think 1 minute is a little bit too short. 5 minutes is just a sweet spot. But because I'm showcasing the screen right now and I would like it to stay on for the whole live stream, I would set it to never right now. Never. Okay, now next we have the date and the time. This is it. Let's go back. Data, we have product information, we have model number and all the other numbers. This is not very useful, but if you happen to run into any after-sales service and our customer service happen to ask you, hey, what is the ARM version? It's like, oh, it's actually 4030.15. So you know where those numbers are at. Okay, look, you can always go back here to inverter and charger info. And again, this information was already showed from the home page, so we'll not be stopping here. Just give you a quick look. You probably recognize that. We could access this from the home page directly, but we just wanted to also have it here to kind of very well, just kind of organize this so you know where to find it. Here is the alarm history, and don't get scared. We were just testing this unit, obviously, and it was quite a long time ago, 2022, December. So here is the number of the phone. So this is actually very realistic, by the way. If you plug too many devices, you experience overload. It's not scary. Again, it's all right. You will have the number of the code, like it was the first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth, etc. You will see the occurrence time, as you can see, guys, the year, month, and day. And then we'll see the exact time, hour, minute, and second. And next we have warning code. 00031. So we can look it up in our user manual in PDF version or physical user manual. We can look it up there and say, oh, 31. I don't remember what 31 stands for, but let's say, let's assume it's an overload. So, oh, overload, okay. So I plugged way too many devices. I have to be careful. I don't have to pull out more than 2,200 watts, otherwise it will cause an overload. Got it. If you have a major fault, you can reach out to Bluetti customer service. Okay, let's go back, and you can always clear them, by the way, if you want to, after you fix them. Next, we have alarms and no current alarms right here. This is the screen of AC200MAX. Let me know which screen you like better, AC200MAX or AC200P. Okay, and now I would love to show you the app for AC200MAX. Because as I told you, AC200MAX does have an app control. Well, basically, as long as it does have Bluetooth, it has an app control. So here is the app. The app is called Bluetti. It's free for iOS and Android. If you have any of our power stations that have Bluetooth, good news, they have an app control. So you can go and download the app from your App Store or Google Play Store. Okay, so here is the app, what the app looks like. Perfect. Click here. Here's how it's initializing. Bluetti. And remember, the Wi-Fi was on and Bluetooth was on too. So right now, what we want to do is to find AC200MAX. Okay, let's start looking for AC200M. I feel a little bit like Dora the Explorer. Where is AC200M? Here. Okay, cool. So let's click here. And it says it's not found. Okay, let me try if we have multiple AC200Ms. Okay, yeah, so it was the other one. So here is the AC200MAX. It's 36%. It's just dropped 1%. So from the app, we can again monitor what is going on. And again, you don't have to be that close to the power station. You can be just simply within the Bluetooth range when you using the app, when you're monitoring or maybe changing DC, AC on, off, changing some other modes. And you have to be within 11 yards from the power station when you are carrying out a firmware upgrade. Yes, firmware upgrades are available from the app. So again, on the top we can see grid input. How many watts? This is 0 watts. It's not an O, it's a 0. Here we have PV, photovoltaic. Okay, again at 0 watts coming in right now. We are not charging our AC200MAX. On the bottom we have AC output right here. Sorry. Okay, accidentally quit it. AC output and DC output right here. How many watts are being put out for AC as well as for DC, of course, but DC normally would not pull out such a high number, but it cannot be higher than 2,200 watts. Next we have battery pack. Remember, we could potentially connect 2 expansion batteries, either B230, 1 or 2 of them, or B300, 1 or 2 of them. We can see pack 1, state of charge, 36% right now, battery status, battery parallel, pack 2, pack 3. Well, we have not connected any batteries, but we could. And we will do it today, just to showcase how it works. Okay, now here we have DC and AC, and here's when monitoring is not only monitoring but also controlling. Okay, so you can turn DC on. Right now you see I can start using the wireless charging pads on the top. I can start using car power socket, USB A, USB C, Anderson RV plug, excuse me, and other outputs. I can also turn off. AC, now I can be using those wall outlets we have. We have 4 wall outlets and 1 NEMA TD30 30 amps recreation vehicle use only. And I can also turn it off. That seems like it's about it, doesn't it? No, it only just starts here. On the very, very top, next to my iPhone battery icon, we have this thing, okay? What does this look like? Definitely settings, okay? Very recognizable logo. And in the settings, we have a name. So first of all, because we have 2 AC200MAX here in the studio, what I'm going to do is just go here and add my name to it, or I'll simply type live here so I can recognize that this unit is the one that we're showcasing during the live stream. Next, I can share a device right here. So it asks me to scan this QR code to connect to the device. Well, we have already connected to the device, but if someone else wants to, he or she can do that. People who are given this QR code will get full access to your Bluetti device. Are you sure you want to continue? I'm pretty sure. So, you see, people can scan this QR code. I'm not afraid of you scanning this QR code because you are simply not within the Bluetooth range. So don't scan this QR code, it will not work. And you're not on the same Wi-Fi. You have to be either on the same Wi-Fi or connected to this device through Bluetooth. I don't think any of you guys are next to this live room, but you could be, so you might try. Okay, and you can control this device with your family, okay, with your spouse, with your kids. You can connect the whole family to the device, so if someone wants to run it or stop it, or someone is not home, you can control this device with your whole family, kind of like a smart home, device. So very nice, very cool feature. Next we have auto sleep. Again, they have to be doing this from the screen. Just simply set it here. This is again the time that has to pass after the last time you type the screen. Okay. How much time you give the screen to turn off? For me, it's never. It can be 5 minutes. I think the most popular one, realistic one, might be a little bit short. You might get irritated that it turns off too quickly, but it will not turn off the whole system, right? It will just turn off the screen, just like the screen of your computer. And 30 seconds is definitely way too short. So I prefer saying never, but I found out that most people will enjoy 5 minutes the most, because it's the sweet spot. Will both be sufficient to make some changes, and it will save the battery. Okay, firmware upgrades. We have ARM. Here's the current version, DSP and BMS. So if we have any firmware upgrades, you will see this icon in blue, upgrade, and just click there and upgrade. Well, during the upgrade, you cannot be using the device, so don't worry, don't turn it off. Well, definitely don't turn it off like any device you're upgrading. I just mean that if you were running some important devices, right, that you cannot turn off, you have to know that during the upgrade, it will cut off the load and be within 11 yards from the power station for the best upgrade. And you can always unbind the device if you want to quit using it, right? If you're going on a business trip and you just want to unbind this device, so someone else from your family or maybe your roommates can connect to this device. Okay, cool. So this is what the app looks like. And by the way, from the app, you can also see the list of power stations that you have connected to. Okay, you can see service, and you can reach out to customer service for the units you have connected to. You can see ongoing repairs. Well, definitely, I don't have any. You can see finished ones. And here's my personal account. You can create yours. Well, you can contact Bluetti from here. You can always check out the privacy policy, learn about Bluetti user agreement, and general settings. We have a couple of languages. We have English, simplified Chinese. Some of you have family members or parents that don't speak English. We have simplified Chinese right here, Japanese, and German. Okay, and we have font size. Again, it's default right now. We can also set it to small, large, and huge. Again, very useful for those people who have certain vision problems. You can check the font size. It's default right now, but you can set it to large, small, or huge. This is the app Bluetti. It's free for iOS or Android. It works perfectly, and we are constantly carrying out various firmware and software upgrades. So I hope you like the app. Let me know what you think about the app in the comments. And right now we have literally 2 minutes and 15 seconds before our next giveaway, second giveaway for today, okay? And we are going to be giving away Bluetti magnets that I have right here, Bluetti magnet sets for the fridge. Everybody has a fridge, right? So you can put them on your fridge. Very cute magnets from Bluetti. I definitely like them. Okay, cool. So again, guys, if you have any questions, do let us know in the comments. I apologize. I don't always have the time to check the comments because I have to explain how everything functions, just to give you like an understanding of how those products work. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments. Okay, how the quality of streaming going so far? You mean technical aspect? Can you hear or see us clearly? Let me check. Oh yeah, the sound is definitely better than it used to be, I found out. What was the first giveaway? Jennifer, the first giveaway was Bluetti camping tableware set. Those metal kettles and various pans, you know, you can use to cook when you're camping. Dinnerware, yeah, in other words, dinnerware. Okay, cool. So guys, again, I encourage you to share this live stream with your friends. We are slowly but surely reaching the equator yeah, equator of this live stream. We have 1 more hour and 15 minutes left. Okay, and by the way, let's connect to my laptop right now. Let me show you how to place an order during the live stream. Whether you are on Facebook or you are on YouTube, it doesn't matter. You can do it right now. So first of all, guys, here is the page. Don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe right here. Click show more. You can learn about what we're talking about today. Sorry, pun intended. So here we have, again, the brief description. I'm trying to keep it short and informative so you know what we're talking about, you know the time when it takes place, and you know that if you scroll to the very bottom, it's for the US only. Now here immediately, if you watching it from another country and you ran into any after-sales service, you can always reach out to Bluetti support for USA, Canada, the European Union, and Ukraine, the UK. And for example, here is the Bluetti support for the USA. I click here because our emails sometimes are overwhelmed, okay? So you want to go here first, and we want to check out if you can actually solve the problem by yourself. You have after-sale services. Many people are wondering about shipping policy, or order tracking, or product registration, or return and refund, or warranty policy, or user's guide. So if you want like no shipping policy, okay, you can always click here, and you can learn about the shipping policy right here. You don't have to email the customer service to ask, hey, what is the shipping policy, right? Always go here and shipping policy. Order tracking, another common one. Your order, just simply enter your email, and there you go. You will find your order here. Now, if you don't, you can always reach out to the customer service. Here is, for example, return and refund. You can learn about that here. Okay, okay, cool. So, and go back. Now, I realize that many people are watching us not from the US, but from Canada, and people are from Ukraine, or European Union countries, or from the UK. So, and the problem is that you guys are emailing us at the US support team. So you can always go to this website. I put the link right here. This is for European Union and for Ukraine. So you can reach out to customer service. You can check what is going on from here. So you see, this is the European Union. Okay, and sorry, the same thing. And if you haven't found a solution, you can always copy this email and then email us at this address. Again, not us, it's not me or Helena replying to the emails, it's customer service. Okay, but here's how to unlock the codes. Let's say you want to get AC200MAX right here. Okay, so you copy this code, you click this link, and you can see, by the way, how many what sum of money you can save. We listed pretty openly. So AC200MAX, here is the price. You can learn about the features, and you can choose buy with shop pay or more payment options. Okay guys, I see that it's giveaway time right now. Just give me a minute to quickly finish what I was talking about because it's important. I'm showing you guys how to save money. So right now, paste this link, and $1,899 becomes $1,799 with the discount code live AC200MAX. Now, if you also have Bluetti bucks, you can use them. And here's how you use discount codes during the live stream, and they're only valid once till we are live. Okay, so let's go back to the live room, and right now we have our second giveaway. Let me show you those cute Bluetti fridge magnets. Okay, let's take a look at them, and let me know, guys, what you think about the design. All right, so number one, can we take a close look at the magnets, please? Okay, so here we have our magnets. May the force be with you. This is number one, AB3A, Bluetti power your life anywhere. And by the way, guys, please type Bluetti in the comments on Facebook or on YouTube. We have road trip. This is the US. I know that. Okay. Next we have Bluetti backs your home up. I like those magnets. Next we have Bluetti Solar Generator, powering folks who are always on the go in a van. Go outdoor, enjoy camping with Bluetti. Okay, next we have Bluetti BBQ, barbecue. Delicious, delicious anywhere. Okay, next we have AC200P. Oh, AC200P, I've heard about it. Bluetti U, AC300 and B300. The Force shall free me, as Helena says, is the quote from Star Wars.
And also the May the Force be with you. It's from
Star Wars, yeah. Bluetti Poppy, keep warmer in freeze winter. Okay, cool. So this were the Bluetti magnets for the fridge. Now, guys, please have Bluetti in the comments, and I will announce the winners shortly. We have 24 people right now. If you haven't pressed the like button yet, please do. You can see how many likes we have right now. 23. We have 24 people watching. So we definitely need one more like at least. Okay, and guys, again, and I stated in the description that the giveaways are only for the US, as well as the discount codes. Okay, Bluetti giveaways are always powerfully pleasant. Thank you for your review. You are our previous winner, I remember. Okay, the winner of the previous giveaway, the first or the second giveaway, I guess. Okay, let's go, and we're announcing the winners in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the winner from YouTube, 1 from 25 people. Okay, so it's 1 to 25 probability. The winner is Made. Made. Congratulations. And the winner from Facebook, and on Facebook right now, currently we have, I don't know how many people, honestly, 20 people. So 1 out of 20, so the probability was 1 to 20, and you still won. The winner's name is Beatrice Talent. Beatrice Talent. Congratulations, Beatrice. Let's go. Let's go, guys. So, dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com within 48 hours. Send us your shipping address in the USA, your phone number, and attach the screenshot where Bluetti Official says in the comments, congratulations, either on YouTube or on Facebook, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. 24 people on Facebook and 25 people on Facebook and 25 people on YouTube, actually. Very nice. Okay, so let's keep going, guys. We stopped at the app for AC200MAX. Okay, we talked about the app already. Yes, AC200MAX does have an app control. Okay, let me put those magnets back. Now, another cool thing about AC200MAX, but also about AC200P, is that it's expandable, so you can connect batteries to that. For AC200MAX, you can connect 2 batteries, and you can monitor their state of charge from the screen of AC200MAX. And for AC200P, you can connect 1 battery with an extra cable, and this extra cable is included in the box if you purchase during the live stream. Or, well, basically, to be exact, during the live stream you will get a discount. This cable is also included if you purchase not during the live stream, but you will not have a special discount code. Okay, so, well, guys, AC200P, I just realized I didn't give you the dimensions. So it's 16.5 inches by 11 inches by 15.2 inches. The weight is 60.6 pounds. It can work perfectly under temperatures from 32 degrees to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. In the box of AC200P, we have a bunch of accessories. We have this big AC adapter right here, big bulky and heavy AC adapter, and the charging cable, of course. We also have MC4 connectors. So MC4 for solar charging, right? For solar charging, we have car charging cable right here. Okay, car charging cable. We have an XT90 to aviation plug cable right here. Okay, and by the way, can we reset the giveaway? So here's XT90 to aviation input. We of course have the user manual, the warranty card, and the certificate of quality pass. Those are the accessories that you will find in the box. They're there by default. Now, there are also a bunch of accessories you can buy separately. We just understand that not everybody needs them, but if you do need them, you can certainly buy them from BluettiPower.com. I'm talking about a 12-volt, 25-amp aviation plug to XT60, 12-volt, 25-amp XT60 to SPC45, 12-volt or 24-volt lead-acid battery charging cables, connector to dual AC adapter, trolley, and carry bag. Those are all paid accessories. You can get them at BluettiPower.com, our website. Now, let's talk about charging of AC200P. Charging is critical, okay? So we have multiple ways to recharge AC200P. It's not just one way. How many ways you can recharge your phone in? Well, one, right, from a wall outlet, well, also from a wireless charger, from a USB port, you know. Well, yeah, okay, cool. Maybe it's not a very good comparison because the phone's capacity is like, what, 15 watts, 13 watts, watt hours. There are multiple ways to recharge your AC200P, as well as any other power station of ours. Let's look into each of the ways. So number one is from the AC wall outlet, of course, good old way. Plug it in the AC wall outlet, enjoy stable recharging. Number two, everything but stable, from the solar panels, right? Of course, the input from the solar panels will be depending on many factors, such as the solar intensity itself, whether there is partial shadowing or not, the ambient temperature. And for Bluetti solar panels, we don't recommend that you charge them, that you use them when the ambient temperature is below 14 degrees Fahrenheit and above 149 degrees Fahrenheit. And according to our research, the best temperature for our solar panels is 77 degrees Fahrenheit, the ambient temperature. But surely you're welcome to use them anytime from 14 to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so solar charging is another good method. And we advocate for that because we, of course, go solar all the time. When you have the chance, definitely profit from it. You can use any solar panels, Bluetti or not Bluetti, as long as the OCV or VOC open circuit voltage is in the right range. And for AC200P, the open circuit voltage is from 35 volts to 150 volts. So make sure that it's not lower than 35 volts and not higher than 150 volts. And the maximum current is 12 amps. This should not be your concern. Just know that you have a limitation here of 12 amps, so you won't get higher than that. You can also recharge your AC200P when you're on the go. It's especially useful for those folks who live in RVs or who travel in RVs, both like travel and live there. And I definitely am inspired, guys. I take a lot of inspiration from you, challenging the status quo and, you know, really challenging the most, like, you know, traditional questions. Everybody needs the place to live. Everybody needs to have a home. And as a person who lived in many places and used to move a lot between different apartments, I know how important it is to have really a home, a place you can call home. And I really admire you guys who live in RVs and are able to traveling, are able to actually move around. Well, maybe it's crazy, but I think that in the future it would be cool if we all could live in movable houses, right? So if you have to move somewhere, you just move there with your house, right? But anyway, I'm kind of getting carried away. Right now, I just want to say that you can recharge your AC200P from your car power socket, okay? So It's going to be very slow because you can only get that much input from a 12 volt or last count listen 24 volt car power socket. But for those of you guys who are on the go, when the engine is running, plug it in and save save time and waste no power, waste no electricity. Get a nice charge for your A200P or any other power station or expansion battery of ours. They all support charging from your car. And the amperage there is 8.2 amps. This is the limitations right there. Don't worry about it. Just know that you will not get higher than 8.2 amps. Another charging method of A200P is from a generator. And yes, guys, you heard me right. Totally fine. Of course, you would not be using generators when everything is perfect and you have stable wall power, wall outlet power, or battery, you have a relatively sunny day and you can use solar panels. During power outages, rainy days, when it's snowing, when it's cold, you can surely use a gasoline, propane, or diesel generator to recharge your A200P or any other power station of ours. Okay, and of course your comfort should be first. So your generator, you wouldn't put it indoors, would it? Right? It's dirty, it's dangerous too, but you can recharge our power station with the generator, and then you can put this power station at home, in your living room, in the bedroom, and in the kitchen, anywhere you want, really. Another charging method is from a lead acid battery, and again, the maximum current there is 8.2 amps. So you've got many charging methods. Now here's the estimation of running time of AC200P that we calculated. When you're charging your phone, okay, and in our user manuals you will find the word smartphone. I find it to be kind of funny because right now all the phones are smart, so it's just a phone, right? So a phone has a battery capacity of usually 10 watt hours. Just to show you how massive the battery is here, right? Again, it's 2,000 watt hours, 2 kilowatt hours. If you were charging your phone from A200P, you could charge it for 80 to 100 hours. Now, of course, this number is not very realistic because you would normally just use it for different purposes. You would charge your phone, you would run some LED lights, you would cook something, you would charge your laptop, you would charge your headphones, you would run a speaker, etc. So, of course, this time will be will decrease dramatically. But if you were to charge your 10 watt hour phone from A200P, you could charge from 80 to 100 hours. And 80 to 100, of course, it depends on many factors. The primary one is the ambient temperature, right? If it's very hot or very cold, the battery will deplete faster. Okay, now if you're running an LED lamp of 20 watt hours, a relatively big LED lamp, you can run it for 75 to 85 hours. If you're running a 35-inch TV with the capacity of 75 watt hours, you could run it for 20 to 22 hours. Again, power outages, you need to finish that Netflix show you were watching, plug it in to our A200P and enjoy your time. If you have to repair something, okay, and first of all, the wattage is appropriate, it's not higher than 2,000 watts. You don't have to bring those adapters and long cables, you just can bring our A200P, and if you find it to be comfortable, of course, right? It would be cool if you have a trolley, right? And you can buy a trolley on our website. Excuse me. So an 80 watt hour electric tool, it can last for 19 to 20 hours from our A200P. Now, what are we talking about with the most vital item on every kitchen, in every household? And I'm talking about a fridge, of course, right? And I remember growing up in Eastern Europe, we had, power outages every once in a while. So, and once the power outage hit, I remember we had this like big German fridge. I think it was called Herr, like H-E-R-R. And when power outages, simply like blackouts occurred, I remember there was like the freezer area where everything was melting, and we had to take it out from the fridge, put it somewhere in an attic or somewhere into a different place where it's relatively cold, it's definitely a lot of problems that you could avoid. Back in the day, we didn't have those products, right? But right now we do. Back in the day, the only thing we had those like Honda generators, and again, those were not pleasant to use, loud, dirty, dangerous. If you haven't used them for a while, they get clogged up with diesel or gas, whatever you were using, oil, right? So had we had those power stations back in the days, we wouldn't have that many problems, you know, and that much unnecessary chore, really. So really amazing thing to have during power outages or simply like blackouts, because if you have a blackout, it can be followed by a power outage. You don't know how long it's going to last. It's going to be 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, a week. You never know, right? So so a 90 watt-hour fridge, you can run it for 17 to 19 hours from A200P. And finally, if you want to cook something, maybe outdoors, off the grid, or during power outages, a very, very heavy 200 watt-hour electric cooker could last for 8 to 9 hours. Okay. And right now, guys, it's time X to announce the prize. Okay, so I opened the auction. Imagine how cool that would be if we had an auction, like, you know, A200P, $2,000 one, $2,000 two, sold. Okay, but now we don't have an auction, unfortunately, or fortunately. The website price you will find out is $1,599, and the live stream price is different. It's $1,499. Let me show you how it works and how we can afford giving a $100 discount. So let's switch to my laptop real quick and let me show you how everything works. It's okay, I don't have any secrets apart from anyway. Okay, so here is me. Open Bluetti description, A200P, here is the code, click the link. Okay. Let's reload the page. There we are. So here is the website. And you guys can see the price is $1,599. Okay, now let's wait for it to load a little bit. And then you can click Buy with Shop Pay or more payment options. And simply enter a discount code which is copied, live A200P, and you guys can clearly see that $1,599 became $1,499. You can also find a bunch of interesting stuff here. So for example, we have a 30-day price match guarantee, which is pretty cool. You can also find out we have discounts for hospital employees, 70 plus, medical providers, military 5% off, and it adds up to this discount. So please go and verify with id.me. We have questions. Can I use my discount? I'm a military, I'm a hospital employee, I'm a 70 plus. Can I use the discount? Yes, you can. Continue to sign in and verify. I'm definitely none of those. So, but yeah. Here's how you can do this. Okay, and simply enter your information right here. It calculates the taxes for you too, depending on your state. So if I choose, for example, California, right now, I'm not sure if it calculated the taxes right now or not. Maybe it won't, but I think it will eventually. So anyway, guys, here's how you purchase during the live stream and how you can save $100 right now. Okay, let's go back to the live room. Cool. So, okay, A200P right now is available with a $100 off discount, and discount expires in 1 hour once we end the live stream. If you already have A200P or thinking to get it, or thinking to get A200MAX, there is one battery that you can use with both A200P and A200MAX. This battery is actually right in front of you. It's B230. B230, you can see it's twice smaller than A200P and A200MAX, right? But the battery capacity is the same. is 2048 watt hours. So the battery capacity here and here is the same. You can connect one B230 to AC200MAX or two B230s to AC200MAX. You can also connect one B230 to AC200P. B230 again has a battery capacity of 2048 watt hours or 40 amp hours. The battery chemistry is the same. It's lithium iron phosphate battery. The battery capacity is the same. The battery chemistry is the same, so no wonder the life cycles are the same. It's 3,500 plus life cycles before the battery drops to 80% of the original capacity. Also, we have a built-in management system, MPPT controller, and other stuff to help you prolong the life of AC200MAX and B230. Okay, now it weighs 48 pounds. It's what we love it for. It's relatively lightweight. Don't laugh, but you know, carrying those heavy power stations every day, I really appreciate 48 pounds is on a lightweight side. Dimensions is definitely the same length and width as AC200P and AC200MAX. 16.5 inches by 11 inches, and in height is shorter, of course. It's 8.92 inches, 91 inches, as opposed to 15.2 inches here. Temperature is really the same, so we encourage you to only charge it when the ambient temperature is not lower than 32 degrees Fahrenheit, so below freezing, and not higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And when you are discharging it, we encourage you to do it when the ambient temperature is not lower than -4 degrees Fahrenheit and not higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit. We have a standard battery voltage here, 51.2 volts DC, and battery expansion port is at 58.8 volts DC, 8 amps. In the box of a B230, we have some accessories. We have a battery expansion cable, P090A, but please note that this cable is only for AC200MAX. It is not for AC200P. Why? Because AC200P was initially not meant to be expandable. We only later on figure out how to do that. So you need two cables, one aviation plug and one P090A to connect AC200P and B230 or AC200P and B300. We'll use the same cables. We also have a user manual in the box, warranty card, and certificate of quality pass. There are also a bunch of optional accessories you can get for B230, and I'm talking about T500 adapter, a 500 watt AC adapter, and a charging cable we have right here. It is included in the box of AC200P, but is not included in the box of B230. So if you want it, you can get it, but it's paid. We also have DO5OS DC charging enhancer kit. You can get it separately. DO5OS lead acid charging cables, secret lighter port to DC551, P090D to 7909, and other cables that you can get as an optional accessory. Let's talk charging of B230. So B230 can indeed be charged and recharged in various ways, both AC and DC. And of course, the most obvious one is from a wall outlet. So plug it in a wall outlet, use a T500 adapter, and you would probably already have a T500 adapter from AC200P or AC200MAX. But you just want to use this adapter and a charging cable, and here's how you connect it. Here we have an input adapter, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps. So this DC5521 port goes here, and here we have the adapter, and this one goes in a wall outlet. Now, when you have a power outage, you can also recharge from a generator or from another power station. Also, you can do that, sure. Okay, now it will take you 4.6 to 5.1 hours to fully recharge AC200MAX or B230 from the adapter, because why am I saying both AC200MAX and B230? Because they have the same battery capacity, so it will take them the same time to fully recharge. 4.6 hours to 5.1 hours, depending on various conditions like ambient temperature, how stable the input is, and other factors. Now, you can certainly recharge B230 when connected to A200P or to A200MAX. Another option is to connect to, as I said before, sorry, but I meant that you can connect B230 to A200MAX, you can connect two B230s to A200MAX, and you can recharge them together. Okay, now the price of B230 is $1,399, but right now the discount price, the live stream price, so to say, is $1,299. Because we have a special discount code LIVEB230, you can copy it from the description on YouTube or on Facebook. I would also love to show you some outputs that B230 has, because it's not very obvious, but yeah, B230 has a couple of outputs. So right here, first of all, we have the button to turn the whole thing on. Okay, here we have a battery indicator. It shows us the approximate battery percentage of B230. So right now it's anywhere from 21 to 40%. Next we have USB-C, 100 watts. Quick charge, right? 100 watts quick charge. USB-A, 18 watts, again quick charge. Here we have 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket. Very useful. And here of course we have battery extension port, 51.2 volts DC. Here are the buttons to turn, we only have DC outputs here, but we have very useful outputs in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. It's a car power socket, right? Cigarette lighter, USB-C quick charge, and USB-A quick charge. Very useful outputs in my opinion. And here we have the button to turn them on and off. Okay, and this is the button to turn the whole power station, the whole battery off. Here's the input adapter, 58.8 volts DC to 8 amps, and let me show you how to connect the T500 AC adapter to it. Simply like this. Okay. Here we have again the battery expansion port to connect it to A200MAX or with an additional cable to AC200P. Okay, right now the countdown turned red. Let me tell you guys that it's a giveaway time. Well, thank you for waiting. It took me a while to explain. But yeah, right now we have a giveaway. So please type Bluetti in the comments, as we are about to carry out our third giveaway for today. And our third giveaway is going to be actually our new giveaway that we didn't do before. It's the first time we give away Power Stripe. Power Stripe. And for those of you guys who don't know what Power Stripe is, I definitely did not know what Power Stripe is, or was. Certainly didn't know what Power Stripe of Bluetti looks like. Let me show you what it looks like. Let's hold on a second. Well, thank you for exposing my privacy, but just in case you were or will. Okay, so there we are, and let me show you how to first of all unlock discount codes. For example, discount code for B230. Okay. All right, so now because discount code only works for one B230, make sure that you choose one B230 right here. Okay, let's wait for it to load. More payment options or buy with Shop Pay. And enter this code right here. And immediately from here you can see 139 becomes 1299. And let me show you what Bluetti Lifestyle is. Right here, Bluetti Lifestyle. There we go. So Bluetti Cap. Here's the tableware set, aka dinnerware that was asked about. Here is our Bluetti fridge magnets that we give away. Here's the t-shirt I'm wearing right now. Here is the Bluetti button pin and stickers. And here's Bluetti mini fridge hoodie that I'm often wearing and I even have today. Bluetti camping ladder, Bluetti phone tripod, Bluetti keychain. We gave it away on our exhibition. And here's Bluetti handheld vacuum. Looks pretty cool. And finally, here's Bluetti power strip. Okay. So we've got 3 USB-A ports and 3 wall outlets right here, and the button to turn the whole thing on and off. It costs 1,000. How much? We don't have the price right here, but I remember it cost. Oops, it doesn't show us the price of Bluetti box. For those guys who are familiar with Bluetti box, oh yeah, 19.99 Bluetti box, and we have 75 left in stock. Here is the description. And right now we just give it away, so please type Bluetti in the comments. Bluetti, Bluetti, Bluetti. Let's go back to the studio. Bluetti, Bluetti, Bluetti. We give away one. What is it called? Strip. Sorry. On Facebook, one on YouTube, correct? Wait, hold on. What is it called really? Because I have 2 different spellings right here. On our website, it's spelled. Let me see. On our website, it says strip, no E at the end. Okay, so it's a strip, right? I have no idea what it's called.
Stripe.
If you take a look at how it's spelled on the website, it says
S-T-R-I-P.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Check out the website. Check it out.
I thought it's stripe.
I
mean, strip, power strip. Okay.
Power strip.
Okay.
Not to misunderstand. Okay, so. All right, cool. So please have Bluetti in the comments, and let's go. Our third giveaway.
Yeah.
Third giveaway. So let's go, and I'm just excited about that. Honestly, if you couldn't tell it from my face, it's probably because I'm not showing much emotions, but I'm definitely excited about this giveaway. No, I'm not.
I never even seen that before.
Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know. Strip for me is definitely not the power strip. It's a different strip, but
nobody cares right now.
Nobody cares.
Everybody's
typing Bluetti. Yeah. So we have the winner. Everybody is like, what are you talking about?
They're
like, cosa habla. So everybody's like, I've got real problems here. I'm gonna figure out how to type Bluetti faster than anybody. I don't care about your pronunciation.
Oh, remember to tell them they sometimes block if you type too.
No, I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna take a lot of time to explain it.
Yeah.
It's not really relevant. And if it happens to you, you know what it happens. You know it happens.
Sometimes the customers came to me and be like, why would you block me? I'm like, no.
No, we don't block anybody.
Yeah, it's just YouTube. If you type like too fast.
We even had EcoFlow here in the comments once. We didn't block anybody. Okay, so let's go. I'm ready to announce the winner. The winner from YouTube is Cynthia Cook. Cynthia Cook, congratulations. And the winner from Facebook is Trish Whitehouse. Trish Whitehouse, congratulations. Okay, cool guys. Congrats the winners. Dear winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number, and please attach a screenshot where Bluetti official says, congratulations Trish Whitehouse, congratulations Cynthia Cook. Please do this within 48 hours is the request from the team who is responsible for the giveaways. So we've got 42 hours. The time starts now. Okay, cool guys. That was our third giveaway. We still have one more giveaway. Mini fridge, which is a mini fridge right here. I've got it here, right next to me. Bluetti mini fridge is legendary, and we'll definitely give it away. but to only one person. So at the end of the live stream, I want you guys all jump on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, at the end of the live stream, when we have a giveaway, please switch to YouTube so that you can compete. People who are on YouTube right now is probably like, no, don't do that. But yeah, guys, do that. Okay, cool. So, sorry?
I'm just saying, since we are going to do outdoor live streaming soon, we can just actually bring a mini fridge to make cool cooking.
Right.
Just keep talking.
Sure. So, okay, guys. So, let me see where we stopped. We stopped at B230. Okay. Now, let's talk about our solar panels real quick. B200 and B350. But first, I would love to actually connect B230 to AC200P and B230 to AC200MAX. Okay, let's do that. So, to connect it to AC200P, we need two cables. Cable number one is this cable, okay? That's what it looks like. Okay, let's reset the giveaway timer. Maybe we can even make it 30 minutes or something because we still have, but, oh, you can't change the time there, can you?
Oh, no, I can, but I mean, since we're going to wait for them a little bit, if it's 30 minutes, then it's probably going to be very end.
Okay, and 20 minutes as usual. So, and here's one more cable. So what you want to do is to, first of all, AC200P is here. What I usually do is I put AC200P on the top of any expansion battery simply because we have two wireless charging pads here on the top. So I don't want to miss out on those wireless charging pads. They're really cool and I want to use them, so I don't want to cover them. But right now, because I'm demonstrating how to do that, I'm just gonna put it on the top. So here is B230 at 2048 watt-hour expansion battery, and here is our aviation plug. So here on the aviation plug, we have number 1 and number 2. Okay. Number 1 and number 2, and here we have this red dot right here. Okay, this red dot has to match with the red dot right here. So just plug it in here, and this side goes to. This is how you connect them. Very simple. You'll figure that out. Okay, connected, and of course you will figure it out. This one goes to the expansion, to battery expansion of B230 or to B300. First of all, you see what happened? Unlock it first, okay? It is locked, it is unlocked. Before you insert it, please unlock it. It's unlocked right now, cool. Just plug it in, push it forward, then it's in, lock it, okay? And long press, well, for AC200P and AC200MAX, it's different. For AC200P, it's a little bit more complicated. So first of all, you want to turn AC200P on. Well, it's already on. And now you have to long press and hold B230's turn on and off button. Okay, so here's the button. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna hold it. Hold it till it starts blinking, like right now, basically flashing. So on and off. And right now I can release it, and to find out if it has connected successfully or not, we have to take a look at the screen of AC200P. Okay, so let's zoom on the screen, and the screen shows us here the PV or car input is 580 watts. So yes, we have successfully connected our B230 battery to AC200P. And of course, this input is not coming from PV, from solar panels, or from a car, but we're occupying the same input. So the system thinks it's PV or car. Well, actually it's correct. It's coming from the PV input after all. So 578 watts. So it basically works like a power bank if you think about it. We are charging our device while actually using it. Okay, so and disconnect, simply turn it off. And right now we have no input, excuse me, from the battery because we turned it off. Okay, and then you have to turn this off too if you don't want to use it anymore and simply unplug it. Okay, so this is how we connect to AC200P and B230. Oops. And now I'll show you how to connect AC200MAX and B230 or AC200MAX and B300. But before we do that, just to save some time, so I unlocked it. Okay, this is locked, this is unlocked. Pull it out. And right now let's connect to B300 battery. Just put it here on top of AC200MAX. Okay, so B300 is definitely heavier because it's 3072 watt hours of battery capacity. Is huge capacity. So right now I'm going to do the same thing. So we have already let's start from scratch for those of you guys who did not understand how to do that, and we have a much better angle right now. So we have basically two cables right here. Now one is Anderson plug. This Anderson plug has 1 and 2. To match them with 1 and 2 there, and it has a red dot on the top. You have to also match the red dot with the red dot right here. So plug it in. Okay, connect those two cables like this, and make sure it's unlocked. Right now it's locked. Right now it's unlocked. Plug it in here. Okay, now lock it and long press the button of B300, sorry. Oh, first I'll turn AC200P on. Okay. And now I want to press and hold the button of B300, just the same way I did with B230. So, okay, cool. And let's see if it has connected or not. Again, let's take a look at the battery at the screen of AC200P right now. And again, we have 590 watts. Coming in from PV or car. So yes, we have successfully connected it to B300 expansion battery. Again, disconnect, simply turn off the battery, B300. And right now we have no input because I just have turned off the B300 battery. Okay, so no input right now. Okay, let's turn off the AC200P. Let me show you the outputs of B300, by the way, because it's pretty interesting, and we haven't talked about them yet. So, and again, to unplug it, simply unlock it and pull it out. Okay, cool. So here is the outputs of B300. They are actually the same as those of B230. We have, and in my opinion, they're very important, essential. So we have one 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket. And even though it might seem like an ordinary power socket you will see every day, but you see, B300 is basically the expansion battery of AC300. And AC300 has the car power socket with 24 volts and 10 amps as opposed to 12 volts and 10 amps. And it's surely superior, it's better, it's faster charging. But some appliances, they only support 12 volts and 10 amps. So we always have 12 volts and 10 amps here on AC300, on AC300's expansion battery, B300, okay? All right, now we also have quick charge USB-C, 100 watts, and quick charge USB-A, 18 watts. Now this battery can surely work on its own, and you have 3 outputs to deliver electricity to your devices. Again, yes, let's have a close look, correct? Yeah, okay, very indecisive. So USB-C, 100 watts, USB-A, 18 watts, and 12 volts and 10 amp car power socket. Here's the button to turn the whole thing on or off, okay? And let me also show you the inputs. So there we have a DC input, and here is the voltage DC. It's 12 to 60 volts, 12 to 60 volts DC, 10 amps DC input. And here we have adapter, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps. So this adapter is again for example, T500 adapter. will work perfectly. Will work perfectly with it. Okay. And we have a battery, expansion batteries right here, so we can. So basically, what we've done just now was we connected to A200P. Okay, and here's what it looks like: battery 51.2 volts DC, and we have two of them right here. Okay, thank you. And okay, first, hold on. It's okay. Okay, and here is the one for solar panels, for example. Not this one, excuse me. Let me see if this one is correct. Yeah. Yes. So this one is for solar panels. We have MC4 connectors right here. Solar charging. Again, the open circuit voltage is 12 volts to 60 volts, and it's not a very wide range. Okay, let's be honest. But the good thing is that you can always recharge B300 from solar panels together when it's connected to A300 if you have A300, or A200MAX, or A200P, because the open circuit voltage of those power stations is much wider, right? For example, it's from 35 volts to 145 volts, or even from 35 volts to 150 volts, as opposed to only like 12 volts to 60 volts here. Okay, guys, and right now let me show you how to connect AC200MAX and B230, and it's actually much simpler. Let's do that. So I think we're done talking about AC200P. I can now put it on the floor and give the floor to AC200MAX. So here's the cable, by the way. Okay, so here's the cable that we used to connect AC200MAX with either B230 or B300, and as was said before multiple times, we can connect it to one B230, one B300, or two B300 batteries, or two B230 batteries. So let's go. First, I'm gonna put this battery, because again, I don't want to miss out on the wireless sharing pass on the top. So I'll put this one up. Okay, and it is same size, basically the same width and the same length, definitely not the same height, but the same battery capacity actually. Make sure it's unlocked. Push it forward. Make sure it's unlocked. Push it forward. Lock and lock. And right now, all you want to do really is just to turn on B230 battery. Don't have to long press it, nothing. Just turn it on, cool. And it will show us here, we have 35%, this is the battery of AC200MAX itself. And we have 36%, this is the battery. It's funny how it's the same percentage, but it doesn't have to be. It's kind of confusing, I realize, but 35% is the percentage of AC200MAX itself, and 36% is the percentage of B230 expansion battery. Okay, let's go back. And we could connect one more B230, but we don't have it in the studio, so I can show you how to do that. And right now, let's turn it off. I could actually just turn off the whole thing. And let's connect B300. We have what, 7 minutes before the next giveaway? Cool, that's amazing. Okay, but and the next giveaway is going to be our mini fridge.
Yep.
Okay, so here is B300, guys, as you already recognize. Oops. So, oops, oh, it's the wrong way. Oh, okay. Connecting from this way, from this side, the wrong side. Okay, so again, nothing complicated, just plug it in. Okay, plug it in, lock it, turn it on, cool. And let's see if it's connected or not. Again, here is 35%, the battery of AC200MAX itself. And here's what, 29%, the battery of B300. So it works perfectly, no problems whatsoever. And here's how you can connect B300 to your AC200MAX. And speaking about no problems whatsoever, guys, you will also have no problems unlocking our discount codes right now. So let me show you how to do that. For those of you guys who don't know how to do that, can we switch to my laptop real quick? Okay. Okay, Helena, can you show us how to do stuff? Okay, thanks. Because I need to go to the bathroom.
Pass me the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Not microphone. Oh, yeah, I see it right. I thought I said microwave. No, it's microphone. Hi guys. So long time no see. It's Helena over here. We're just gonna demonstrate how to purchase all the batteries in AC200P and AC200MAX. So let's see. I would say B300 because it can both connect to our AC200P, AC200MAX, AC300, and AC500. So I would say this one is a good one to go because it matches with a lot of batteries. And whoa, what's going on? Okay, because this is Tim's like, okay, I think it's loading because it's Tim's laptop, so I'm new to his laptop too. Okay, let's see. So right now B300 is 2,099 US dollars, and let's purchase it. Remember to also apply the discount code. So some of our viewers actually know me. I'm like behind the camera, operating everything. And how do I? Let's see. I'm new to his laptop. Oh crap. Hold on. Oh, am I? Okay. Okay, there you go. So yes, let me apply the discount code. And also remember to log into your account to use your Bluetti box. So let's see, right now you save 200 US dollars during our live streaming, and you can get your B300 1,899 US dollars. And also, here is all the products we are having for today. Usually before the live streaming start, we put all the products we are going to introduce under the description box over here. So yes. Let's check another one. And also, if you're thinking about like having problems with the orders and you would like to reach to us, you can also either go to our support or email us over here. And Tim is back and he can demonstrate more about how to connect all the batteries. Yeah. And he's back.
Thanks for the microwave. Appreciate your help because yeah. Okay, cool, guys. We have what, 20 minutes before the end of the live stream?
Yeah, 3 minutes. Oh, the live stream.
Yeah, okay.
We're talking about giveaway.
Yeah. Okay, giveaway, 3 minutes as we speak. So, right now, I think you already know how to connect the batteries. It's not that complicated to begin with. Now, let's talk about solar panels. Solar panels of Bluetti. Why buy solar panels from Bluetti? It's a good question. I don't have an answer for that. No, I'm kidding. Of course I do. Well, number one reason is our solar panels are portable. So you can carry them around, okay? Go camping, take them with you. You're moving places, take them with you. You're van traveling, take them with you. Your friend wants to borrow them, give it to them, or rent it to your friends or rent it to someone else. So portability is really something that is sometimes overlooked, but it's really important, okay? Rigid solar panels are great, okay? But portable solar panels are, in my opinion, even better because you have portability, you have freedom, you have mobility. So today we have PV200 and PV350. Let me show you those panels. For that, I'm going to maybe put those power stations here on the floor. Okay, AC200MAX. So So PV200 and PV350. Unlike our power stations, the names of solar panels actually tell a lot. The number there basically stands for the maximum input. So if it's PV200, the maximum input will be 200 watts. If it's PV350, the maximum input will be 350 watts. Okay, so let me show you PV200 and PV350. Okay, here's our B300 expansion battery, 3072 watt hours, a massive capacity really. Okay, so here is PV350 and here's PV200. Different design a little bit. So here's our portable solar panels, guys. And oh my god, we only have 30 seconds, but you know, let's do the introduction first, okay? Of one panel and the giveaway and then the other panel, okay? Do we have a deal? Okay, cool. So Bluetti, our logo is here. Then we have this nice and really solid carrying handle. Then we have all of our vital outputs cables right here. Very well organized. Those are MC4 connectors. So, and also the length is definitely sufficient if you want to put your power station in the shadow and the solar panel not in the shadow. The length allows you to do that, guys. MC4 connectors. So for example, if you're charging your B300, right, or SRP, doesn't matter. We have MC4 connectors for all of our power stations, and you simply connect them like this, and that's it. You don't have to be a DIYer or anything. I'm definitely the least handy person you know. I can do that perfectly. So we also have important technical details right here, and the most important one is of course VOC, or open circuit voltage. And so as we can see right here is, let me see, it's 26.1 volts, 26.1 volts. So you have to make sure that this number is within the range of the open circuit voltage pointed on the expansion battery or on a power station. So for example, right here we have VOC of from 10 to 145, so definitely okay for A200MAX. For A200P, let me see, we have the VOC of from 12 to 100, from 12 to 30. Oh, this is the Anderson adapter. Sorry, we have the from 35 to 150. So 35. So A200MAX is not okay because there is 35, not high enough. But PV350 is perfect. So we also have those kickstands right here. Okay, you can also control the angle. See how small it is? Oh, relatively small. If you actually open it up, you'll see how big it is, really. 4 times bigger.
I actually bring them outdoor that day, and it's
okay.
For Philly.
Did you actually charge?
Yeah, we actually charged the rotor, the camera,
wow.
the top, and we actually bring up
wait. You mean? Do you mean you recharged our power stations?
Yes. First, I charged our power station as the input, and also our power station output all the power to our.
Do you remember what the input was? No. What?
Oh, no.
No.
Because I also used I tried PV68 and I tried PV200, so I don't remember exact numbers, but yes, it was nice.
It was nice, right?
It charged for the whole afternoon.
Okay.
PV38 and charged everything.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Remember, I was testing the outdoor live streaming. It charged everything, like all the camera, laptop, and router, and everything.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So just to make it clear, you first recharge the power station and then you recharge those cameras and routers from the power station.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. So you were charging the power station with solar panel, and you were charging various devices from the power station at the same time. Okay.
For like 4 hours.
I'm just worried that people might understand, might think that you can recharge your cameras directly from the solar panel. No. No.
Sorry for the confusion.
They don't have any outputs, just in case. No. Okay, 29 people right now watching us on YouTube, and folks from Facebook, please jump on YouTube because this giveaway, Bluetti mini fridge, we only give it away on YouTube. So here's the mini fridge itself. It has this car power socket, output connector. So there we are. We can, for example, plug it in a car power socket of AC200MAX, turn AC200MAX on, and turn AC on. I can do it from the screen, or I can also do it from the app. And we actually have 2 modes for this fridge. Number 1 is cool, number 2 is warm. This can also act as a microwave. This is crazy. So here is cool, and here is warm. So I'll set it to cool, and DC on. Gonna start running. Yeah, it started running.
So I guess next time I can just bring them to charge. Oh my god, that's the only one. Oh no. Okay.
All right. So we can see it only pulls out. Only pulls out what, 37 watts. 37 watts. So it doesn't blow out a lot of wattage, but 37 watts.
Just use EB3A to charge. I mean, this one perfect.
For sure.
Because I can cook.
For sure. EB3A is more than enough.
Yeah, but AC200MAX, I can make the food they were asking. I remember they asked me to do barbecue.
No one was asking for food, okay?
No, not asking. They were asking about to cook, I remember.
Okay.
So, I was like AC200MAX.
All right, cool.
Not this live streaming, it was the other one.
All right, cool. So let's go, guys. 31 people, 30 people on YouTube. Guys from Facebook, jump on YouTube. We're giving away this mini fridge. Let's go. So this mini fridge has 2 modes, cool and warm. And it's only pulling out 37 watts right now. So we'll just give Facebook guys more time to jump on YouTube. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we have less and less people there. It's sad how I'm seeing people leave, but they are jumping to YouTube, you know. It's a jump you have to take. Okay, so let's go. Fridge. Please type Bluetti in the comments. And again, the giveaways are only for the US. The comments, there's so many comments, I don't even see that. Yeah, I did say, yes, for a minute, I did say that the fridge can work as a microwave right here. So, do you want to zoom in here? You want to zoom out on the mode thing? Okay, so here we have cool and warm. Right now it's cool, but it also can be warm. And I tested last time, so here is off, here is warm. And it's crazy, I tested it last time, and it was actually warm. So let's just give it cool. Oh, how many was this put on a warm mode, I wonder? Okay, let's take a look. 41 watts, so it's higher than on cool mode. Well, predictably. Right now it's in cool mode, so it's gonna be less. 39. Wait, it's gonna drop down. It has to. Yeah, 37. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go. Giveaway 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is Epic 21. Epic 21. Epic 21. Congratulations. Okay, dear Epic 21. All the winners of today's giveaways, please reach out to us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address in the USA, phone number, and please attach the screenshot where Bluetti official says, "Congratulations, please kindly send the address, phone number, and email me at livestream@bluetti.com for the shipment." Okay, guys, don't cry. Come on. It's okay. You'll win it next time. Don't cry, guys. It's not worth it, really. It's just a fridge. Come on. Okay, so anyway, so congratulations to the winners. Winners, remember to reach out to livestream@bluetti.com. And guys, congratulations to everybody who has purchased anything today. Today we have great discounts. So let's switch to my computer real quick. I'll just want to show you what discounts we have exactly. So look, here we go. A200P, $100 off, okay? PV200, $40 off. It's amazing. Next we have B230, $100 off. PV350, here's the price. No discount, but here's the promotional price. P420, B300, $200 off. A200P and PV350, $100 off. A200P and B300, oh my god, what is that? Let's take a look. So, and we also have free XT90 to P090D cable, and the website price is $89. This is definitely interesting. So let's go here, and you have to choose AC. You see, by default it's A200P. Remember to choose A200P, B230, and XT90 to P090D cable. Oh, actually B300. Sorry, A200P and B300, and free XT90 to P090D. Ooh, those names, huh? And let's paste the code. Live 200P B300, and there we go, guys. $300 off. 3,698 becomes 3,398. Let's try without the code. Without the code, it's 3,698. With the code, is 3,398. So this is just an example of discounts. Here we have A200MAX, $100 off. A200MAX and B230, $200 off. Let's try this one. Copy the code, click the link. Okay, so Bluetti A200MAX and B230. It needs a cable to connect. The cable is included. More payment options or buy with shop pay. I always click more payment options, but you can click buy with shop pay. Enter discount code, and 3,298 becomes 3,098. $200 off with code live A200MAX B. Let's see what else we have. A200MAX and PV200, $140 off. A200MAX and PV350, $100 off. Okay, back to the studio. Guys, we right now only have 4 minutes before the end of our live stream, so if you wanted to get anything with those discount codes, definitely get them right now. So this is PV200 solar panel. We also have PV350. Let me show you. Oops, why did I do that? Why did I drop it on the floor like that? Okay, so anyway, so here's PV350 solar panel. You see how big that is, right? Cables are here again, MC4 connectors. I can never get used to that, honestly. Here is the kickstands, right? And I don't even want to open it, but I feel like you want me to, so I will.
Oh, good luck. I mean, it looks dirty because we took it out, okay? We took it out.
Oh yeah, it's dirty.
Many times.
No, it comes dirty. Like that.
And also we took them out when, remember one time it was like in the woods?
That was...
I think also that you will go bring them out.
It's okay, guys. If it's dirty, that means it's in use. I remember like in school, our geography teacher looked at our textbooks and he said, "Oh, what a good boy. Your textbook looks so nice and clean. That means you never used it." He said, "Look at your book. That means you're using it." So if it's dirty, it's because you're using it. Actually, it's a good thing. Of course, it's gonna scratch here, being dirty. Make sure that the actual ETFE, the material there, is not scratched, is not good, right? So again, guys, very good prices right now. Get it right now before it expires. For example, for PV200, the price is $469, but the discount price is $429. And for PV350 with a voltage of 46.5 volts, we also have a discounted. We also have a good price right now, $799 promotional price. And for PV420, our biggest power solar panel, it's 44.3 volts and 420 watts. And again, the price is right now $899. Our next live stream is going to be on February 23rd, this Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to get any bundles, also check them out in the description. And I'll see you again, guys, this Thursday, February 23rd, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you on Facebook and on YouTube. Please give this live stream a like if you think we did a great job. Thank you so much. Remember to leave us a comment and remember to follow us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. If you have any suggestions or questions, you can always reach out to us on social media. We are on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We have our website, BluettiPower.com. If you're watching us from another country, go and check out the offers for your country on our website. Definitely invite your friends next time. This Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you there. Take care and have a good night. Bye-bye.